So while walking through the park, um, it was just so beautiful. Like I was like thinking I should have got to a destination and then recorded a couple snippets of what was going on in the park. Technically, I don't want to do any editing, so I will eventually, you guys. It's just editing is such a challenge for me. So anyway, I wanted to show some of the park. It's been pretty cold, and normally what they do, I think, is they clean up this, what is this called? Is it a pond or lagoon? I think it is. Like, this park used to be a zoo. It was one of the first parks built. It was designed by the same guy, Olmsted, that designed I think Central Park and a couple other parks. But as I was walking through the park, I'm like, I really should have been filming some of the scenery. I just love green space anyway and love parks, so I said I should have filmed some of it. So I'm gonna head back. I've walked about a mile, and that's nothing. This park, you could get your 10,000 steps in, really. I've been walking for maybe an hour, but there's a lagoon and people are fishing. Now, if I go a certain way, there's a hill that I need to go up, which I might go. I'm not sure. But earlier, there's a bridge that goes over to like a community-based organization that help restore natural lands. So they're right over there. I already walked over there. And people watch. There's a little kid that was telling me that he was trying to catch some frogs. I think there's a lot of frogs out right now. I was trying to see if I saw any fish in the lagoon or whatever. Now, I think they stock this waterway with fish at some time of the year, but you would think they would just naturally be here. I don't think they clean them out when it's cold. So anyway, it's great land for natural habitat. There were some really cool birds too that was hanging around at another location that I just stopped for a minute. But well, this is just a basic park, but it is a beautiful park. So I wanted to bring some of the scenery, like what I was seeing, and this camera and artificial seeing things doesn't give it justice, of course. But I just wanted to share some of that with you. If you could see, there's the community-based organization over there. And I'm gonna go this way. Look at that tree. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to show when I went past the first time. So about a week ago, the weather was just horrible. I actually don't know when this happened, because I think it was last Sunday or something like that. Not this past Sunday, but the previous. And the weather was horrible. This was not the tornado that just happened a couple days ago. This was earlier than that. And this tree, there were like a lot of trees. Let me see if I can zoom in. A lot of trees like this. Look at that. And I saw a tree just hollowed out, but it was still standing, similar to that one, but it was an older tree. And I walked past it earlier. I was like, man, I should show them that. I should have been filming some of this stuff. So also in the park is a band shell where they have concerts, primarily in the summer during the weeknight. Some of that's going on. I'm not going to film too much. I just wanted to get in some of this beautiful. I'm just so happy to be outside and the weather's warm. I actually wore my hoodie, my little sweat jacket, not knowing what the weather is, because here everybody knows you need to keep you a jacket on hand, because any given moment the weather would switch from 70 degrees to 30. So I did have my jacket on. There is a decent breeze. Hopefully it's not messing up the speaker. I'm not going to be too much longer, but wanted to just show some of what I am experiencing right now. And I know that lots of people go to parks and get green space in, but when you live in a place where it's winter 9 months out of the year, it's a treat for me. And I just love being outside. So see if I can get some of the bandshell. It's really nice, historic. Oh, okay. So I don't know, you can't really tell, but there's a little hill right there. So I'm not going to be talking and filming and doing all this stuff while I walk up that hill, because I might run up the hill just to get it over with. But thanks again for joining me. Just want to show you a little bit of what I was seeing. Look at that beautiful tree. It's just green space for some people, but I enjoy it immensely. So Jacqueline, JW Van Minimal, thanks for joining me. See you on the other side.